do we actually know about 1969? For Charles Watson, we've got extensive psychiatric records. And for Charles Manson, all we have is court footage, witness observations, trial records. Missing is a detailed psychiatric evaluation from the time of the murders. Just make the point, so I've never really shown this on screen, right? This is Charles Watson's psychiatry report, 103 pages. Right, this is all the information we've got about what was possibly going on in Charles Watson's head, Texas head, when he committed the murders. And the reason for that is he pleaded insanity, didn't he? So that was his defense. It becomes public record. Because Manson didn't plead insanity, we don't have the same amount of information, basically. Yeah, there's a lot of it. People don't realize when they look at the PDF how long it really is and how much there is. There is a lot of information there. The most important time to know whether Manson was experiencing psychotic symptoms is August 1969, not 1976, not 1997, not 2022, after he was dead, but that's when the report was written. The question the courts ultimately had to answer was, what was Manson's mental state at the time of the murders? And as I said earlier, if men are going to develop it, but this is not a hard and fast rule, but generally, if men are going to develop it, they develop it in their late teens, early 20s. So he would have been having symptoms. So the prosecution's case depended on Manson being legally responsible, capable of criminal intent, accountable for his actions. If significant psychosis had been established in 1969, those questions would have become more complicated. Whether psychotic symptoms were present at the time remains a matter of debate. So, final thoughts there. We know schizophrenia. He had a schizophrenia diagnosis in 1976. There were psychosis-related findings in 1997, and continuing disagreement among psychologists. We do not know Manson's precise mental state in August 1969, which is when it really matters, basically. And if schizophrenia usually begins much earlier in life, and Manson was diagnosed in 1976, what was happening before then? And more importantly, what was happening in August 1969? That remains one of the most important unanswered questions in the Manson case. Don't want to accuse, the state of California of engaging in some kind of cover-up here, but, have you seen my channel? Yeah, there's a lot to question about this. And that's another major question. If Manson wasn't sane, then the whole helter-skelter thing falls apart totally. So they had good reason to try and downplay if he had schizophrenia or psychosis.